You've heard all the news about people being laid off. Large corporations, even the government now is laying people off. And government jobs were considered like the safest of all jobs that you could never be fired from. And now it's actually happening. There is a huge danger in having only one source of income. You've heard me talk about this before, and we're going to talk about it again today. Having one income stream is very dangerous. You need multiple income streams, and we're going to talk about how to build multiple income streams and what that may look like for you. We're going to go over different types of incomes, different models of incomes. There's definitely an income stream in here that you can do. Let's get started on these today. So, different types of income are classified as active, passive, and portfolio. Now, active income is income that you are actively working to make. Passive income, although you hear me talk about this, there's no 100% passive, but passive income is income that keeps coming in whether you're working or not. And then portfolio income would be from investments like stocks, bonds, real estate. The reason diversifying your income is so important is so that when one income stream suffers, the other income streams can carry you. So let's just take the standard job approach for a minute. If you have a standard job where you're working for a single employer and you lose your job, all of a sudden that stream is gone. You're going to need other streams to carry you while this stream is gone and you look for a new job to replace it. Or maybe you're investing in some other categories, and let's say the stock market drops a little bit today. That's okay because you have other income streams that are bringing money in while the stock market fluctuates and comes back. Every type of income can fluctuate, and having multiple income streams will help protect you against those fluctuations. Whether it's job loss, stock market loss, or something else, it's going to happen, and it's just a matter of when it's going to happen, not if it's going to happen. So protecting yourself with multiple income streams is critical to ensuring your financial security. So what is an active income stream? Let's start here. An active income stream is something like freelancing, consulting, side hustles, or building a service-based business. Now, for freelancing, that'd be leveraging skills to provide services to clients. So, this could be just about anything where you don't really work for one employer, but you can work like by the day for one employer. So let's just say you're a graphic designer. So you go to somebody's office and work for them for one day and then come home and go work for somebody else tomorrow, and you do it on a per day type basis. That would be freelancing, and you can do this in just about any field. Consulting would be sharing your knowledge and expertise. So now you have lots of knowledge and expertise in something, and when you consult with someone, you're sharing that knowledge on how they can do it, how they can use that knowledge, how they can improve what they're doing. And then side hustles would be really anything that you're doing to turn your passions into money. And this can be all over the map. Side hustles vary greatly from things that you physically do to things that you sell online. It's the whole gamut of things that you can do as a side hustle. And then the final active income stream would be building a service-based business. And these are some of the easiest also side hustles to start. A service-based business could be window cleaning, lawn mowing, basic handyman services. Things like that would be a service-based business. And service-based businesses are pretty easy to start up and usually have little to no startup costs to do them. These are all active. To make money with all of these, I would need to physically do something for someone to get money from it. The next category is building passive income streams. This is my favorite category of income. Basically, I work once and then continue to make money, and it requires very minimal maintenance for the income to keep coming. So one of the most common ones that you hear about is affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is earning commissions on referrals that you've made towards product and services. So let's just say you have a blog. And in your blog, maybe you wrote about something. We'll just say a KitchenAid mixer. And then you have an affiliate link to the KitchenAid mixer, and people go buy it and you get a commission for it. So every time somebody goes to your blog and clicks on your affiliate link and buys that mixer, you get money. This is passive. You wrote the article once and the money keeps coming as long as people keep reading your blog article and clicking on your affiliate link. There are other ways to use affiliate marketing, but this is the most common way, is to use a link either in like a video or a blog or some type of website that you may have. Another type of passive income is selling digital products, whether it's ebooks. Ebooks are really easy to create. So think like a consultant. If you're a consultant, you have knowledge in something, you could write a book about that subject, and then you can list that book on Amazon and make money from it. Aside from Amazon, you can sell the ebook through your own platforms and make money that way, and then Amazon doesn't get any of the cut. You could also build online courses. And online courses, you could put on something like Skillshare, where they share some of the money with you that they make from displaying your course. Or you could host the course yourself to make money. And this is very passive because once you make the course, it's out there, and every time somebody purchases it or uses it, depending on your platform, you make money from it. Another type of passive income is dividend paying stocks. You invest in a stock and some stocks pay dividends. What a dividend is a percentage of the profit the company made that they give back to you. Now, as a small stock owner, that may only be a couple cents, but as your portfolio grows, that equates to dollars, if not thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars. There are some people, this tends to be more your retired type people, who live off the dividends of their stocks without cashing in any of their stocks. Another passive income source could be real estate. Maybe you've bought a rental home that you rent out, and the rent checks keep coming. So it's very passive. You only need to do something with it when the rent isn't paid or there's a problem with the house. And even with that, you could hire a management company to take care of that. So then all you have to do is collect the money. So rental real estate can be very passive, but don't let that be the thing that drives you to just run out and buy rental real estate, because most people, when they start in rental real estate, make next to nothing per month, a couple dollars. And if something goes wrong with the property, they're now at a negative cash flow, meaning the property's costing them money, not making them money. The next category is building portfolio income streams. So portfolios are, like I talked about before, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, things like that. So you can buy stocks, you can buy bonds, you can buy mutual funds, open a brokerage account somewhere, and let that brokerage account, those stocks and bonds, grow and become worth more money. You could also invest in something like a REIT, which is Real Estate Investment Trust. That's what REIT means. So you're essentially buying a portion of real estate and making the money from that. You could also do cryptocurrency. I'm not a fan of this, mostly because I really don't understand crypto. But crypto to me just seems like volatile, fake money movement happening. And the value of your crypto is based purely on hype, is what it appears to be to me. So I'm not a fan of crypto investing, but you can build a portfolio of crypto. Whatever your goal is, you need to sit down and, you hear me say this a lot, write it down. Write down what your goal is. Go ahead, grab a piece of notebook paper, write down your goal. Then looking at these different types of income, whether they're active, passive, or portfolio, write down the different ones that you can do in each one of these three categories. For active, can you freelance? Can you consult? Can you start a side hustle or a service-based business? Write down what you can do. Then for the second one, passive income streams, can you do affiliate marketing? Is there a product or interest category that you have that you could affiliate market for? Could you maybe create a book or an ebook and sell that, or build a course? Then for the next category, portfolio income. Could you start investing? What does that look like? If you don't know anything about investing, I encourage you to look at mutual funds. It's one of the safest and easiest ways to get into investing. So on each one of these three categories on your notebook page, write down what you could do in each category. Now get started on picking one from each category to start, but only pick one at a time from one category. Start that, then pick one from the next category, start that, then pick one from the next category and start that. And this works because, like, the first category is your active income streams. That one you have to physically do the work. But your next one is a passive income stream. So while you're physically doing the work, maybe you develop a course and just set it out there, or write a book and just set it out there. So that income can now keep making money while you're actively working. And then the third category of your portfolio income, well, now that you've written that book and that's generating money, you're actively working, that's making you money, you can take some of your money and invest it in a portfolio and let that start working. So that's why that works, because sometimes you hear me talk about don't do 2 or 3 side hustles at one time because you're not going to do well with any of them. But this is a little bit different because you're going to pick one active one, get that working, then pick one passive one, develop whatever that is and get that working. Now you got 2, and then take some of that money and invest it in some kind of an investment account so that's working and making you money. Now you have 3 income sources. And you can take any one of these 3 and add to them to make them churn more money for you, or you can start yet another if time allows. By doing this, you're going to have these 3 income sources and maybe even still a job, so that would be 4 income sources working for you. And if any one of them isn't making enough money, the others will make up for it. Or if you lose one, the others will make up for it while you repair that or fix that or get the new job if you lost your job. So multiple income streams is critical to your financial security and will help you build long-term wealth. I highly, highly stress that you should look into having multiple income streams. The richest people in the world, this is how they do it. They have multiple ways that they're making money all the time. They don't rely on one source of income. And it's not only for rich people. Anyone with any amount of money can invest in multiple ways to make money and be making money in multiple ways so that their financial future is more secure. I know you can do this. I believe in you. You can stop the ordinary grind and build the life you love.